And let's lower down. Chest is up and open. That's good. You don't have to go too far down, and come back up. 1, 2. So that tempo is 2 down. Ready? 2 down. That's it. Hold there and come back up. Remember to breathe nice and slow on the release when you come back up. We don't want to hyperextend the knees or flex too hard. And again, let's go. 2 down, hold, and 1, 2, coming back up. Good. And again, 2 down, hold, come back up. Excellent there. Watch not to lock out those knees at the end there. And 1 more, let's go. 2 down, hold, and 2 up. Great work, Jane. Good job. All right, next up, I will show you the chest press. All right, so we're gonna do this in the supine position. Come roll all the way down. We're gonna have the weights by our sides. And lying with our back flat on the ground. And I'm gonna ask you to keep your knees bent, okay? And just to help support your low back here. You can take your feet out a little bit. And I wanna make sure that your low back is also touching the back of the mat, okay? So sometimes that requires a pelvic tilt. So instead of having our hips pointed up this way, we're going to take our tailbone and point it down towards our heels so our low back stays supported and healthy against the floor. We're going to take our weights in each hand, and we're going to do what's called the chest press. So we're going to start with the elbows in about 90 degrees, and we're going to push up, touch the weights together while our arms are extended all the way, keeping again our core engaged, our back is nice and flat. And then back down. I want you to do the same tempo. I want 2 up, hold, touch, and release. 2 back down. 2 up, squeeze in, and 2 back down. How does that sound? Good? Yeah. All right, let's go, Jane. Okay, so knees, bent. How's that back feeling? Good. Perfect. Good. Yep. So then you want to bring the weights up beside you. Have your arms come out shoulder height. There it is. Perfect. Arms are at 90 degrees. And I want you to take 2 seconds to squeeze up. Pushing up through the chest. Hold, squeeze them together, and 2 down. Great. Let's go again. 1, 2. Squeeze and hold and down. 2 down. Perfect. And again. 2 up. Squeeze and hold and 2 down. Excellent. Perfect. There it is. Squeeze and hold and 2 down. 1 more, and then we're going to switch. So this exercise here is working your chest. So we're working these pectoral muscles. We're strengthening upper body. You had good strength there, Jane, when you were doing those push-ups exercises, and this is exactly what muscles are going to be working for this chest press. Good job, and you can relax. I'll just let you know too for those squats. Just be careful when you're doing that, Jane, because that's those weights might hyperextend you, hurt your elbows there in that position. So, and just, Jane, so you know, when we're doing those squats, we're doing those, that works our quadriceps, our core, our glutes, bit of our hamstrings, and that's really important because that's a lot of, those are big muscle groups, and when we strengthen those and build muscle in those, it also helps to speed up our metabolism. So great job. All right, exercise number 3 is a bicep curl. So with our bicep curl, we're going to come again standing on the weight, standing on the mat. Our feet are hip width apart. We've got the weights loosely gripped on each side of us. We've got a little bit, not our knees locked out, just kind of a nice athletic stance. We engage that core again. So a little bit of that pelvic tilt. Instead of having our butt stick out to the back, we're taking that core, engaging, zipping up from the front, having a neutral position in our pelvis. And then we'll start with our bicep curls. So the bicep curls, we're going to rotate the weight down and up and curl, bring it up towards our shoulder. So we're moving nice and easy, Really mindful, nice and slow. We've got 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, down. Does that make sense for you, Jane?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this exercise is working the biceps, we're working on our arm strength, and working on this way to the beach. All right, Jane. Let's see what you got in those biceps. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. All right, so watch that pelvis. Yeah, perfect. I just want you to take that tuck in a little bit. And so we're not doing a hammer curl. What I want you to do, Jane, there you go. I want you to rotate that weight so that you have the long side of the weight coming up to your shoulder. There, that's it. Good job. Keep those elbows nice and tight in. We've got 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, down, 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, down. Let's just slow it down a little bit. Keep breathing. That's it. One more time. Awesome. How's that feeling?
Good.
Excellent. And back down. Good job. You're all done there, Jane. Great job, Jane.
Good job.
You feeling buff? You rock, chick. All right. Last exercise we're gonna do. Jane, I'm really worried about what you do with those weights. So when the exercises are finished, could you please place the weights on the ground?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Jane. All right. So next we're gonna move into a plank position. So I'm just gonna ask you to step to the side and I'll show you how to do that, Jane. All right. So the plank position is where we're coming. So you can do it a couple different ways. We're just gonna do it on our forearms today. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna do a forearm plank. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna come down to my knees first into a tabletop position. I'm gonna make sure my toes are on the mat. My hips are underneath my knees, or over top of my knees, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna place my forearms down underneath my shoulders, bring my body down towards the ground, and I'm gonna place my fist, my hand, I'm gonna make a fist with one hand and place it into the other hand for some stability. I've got my elbows over top of my shoulders. Sorry, my shoulders over top of my elbows. And then when we're ready, you'll lift up your knees off the ground, engage your core, engage your thighs, and hold here. Gaze stays forward, shoulders are down away from the ears. You can bring the shoulder blades back together a little bit. Nice strong legs. We don't want to have too much downward motion or sagging in our abdomen. And we don't want to be up like a downward facing dog. So we're going to try to stay in this nice neutral position here. All right. And to come out, place your knees back down. Okay, Jane?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So last exercise of the day, Jane, you're doing great. All right. Start on your knees in tabletop position. Bring your knees in a little bit more. Closer together. Yeah, perfect. That's it. Shoulders are over top of the elbows. You got a nice fist there. All right. Let's bring your legs out just a tiny bit. There we go. All right. When you're ready, engage your thighs, your core, lift up through the knees. Gaze stays down. Perfect. Don't want you looking around too much. Just keep that head and protecting that neck. Awesome. Drop your hips just a tiny bit. There it is. Bring those shoulder blades together. Perfect. Great job, Jane. You're looking amazing. So this exercise here, we're working our full body. We're working upper body, shoulders, neck, shoulders and arms, and then really concentrating on the core, so low back, abdomen, even a bit of the thighs, quads, hamstrings. Great job. You can come down to your knees now, Jane. Excellent work. Great job. We just got our cool down and some stretching.
Nice.